What's going on, guys? I want to talk about Astro today, and actually, I guess it's going to be me making parallels to Mario, because that's basically what it is. It's a Mario clone. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually pretty good. It's not, Game of the Year. I don't think they were going to release it trying to be Game of the Year. It wasn't bad. The level designs are pretty unique enough. It does make you use, like, the entire range of the controller. Even the, like, 6-axis. I don't think they call it 6-axis anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. The, like, actual movement of the controller, which a lot of the other Astro games did. And just like the one that was released for free on PS5, this one has, a hub world, and basically you go off into these other areas. Now, unlike the old one, instead of just having the other 4 or 5 areas right there at the hub world that you teleport to, you actually have an entire universe, essentially, you're going through, with small worlds on each one, and then even a secret world, which is like the void world, or I forget right now. I actually just got done playing it, and I completely forgot what it is. But basically, it's where every, not every world, but every single universe, which is like 5 of them, have 1 or 2 worlds that have a void, and that void will send you to, which essentially the parallel to Mario would be like Starland or a secret level. That's literally all it is. And you just get extra forgotten people, which is just a bunch of, Astro versions of PlayStation characters, or not just PlayStation characters, games that were on PlayStation at some point. Now, the game itself plays pretty easily. All the bosses, super easy. Now, obviously, this game is not meant to be like Dark Souls, or it's not a first-person shooter. It's not meant to be hard. It's meant to be played and enjoyed. And for the most part, the entire time, I've enjoyed it. Every world is pretty unique in its design. Every planet or universe, whatever, is pretty unique in what it is. The boss fights are pretty different for the most part. I mean, it's pretty much like dodge a few things, hit them where the glowy spot is. It's pretty simple. Nothing to, revolutionize gaming. And I don't think, yet again, they were going for that either. But like I said, it's really good, and I like the collectathon part. I don't know why. I am a complete addict when it comes to collectathons like that. Spyro was a real big one. I platinumed all 3 of them on the Reignited trilogy just because it was so good. I like collectathons. I think they're, I don't know, they scratch that itch that's right below the butt cheek that you just can't get to sometimes, and then you just finally get in there. It's like, yes, that's it. That's what this game does. It just pretty much just scratches that itch. And, all the, I basically would call them trophies, but all the different Astro costumes are really cool and unique. I have like 2 gripes. One of them is the selection of costumes are too small. If you have all these designs, I don't know why you can't just wear them anyway. Now, don't get me wrong. Bloodborne's the one I'm wearing. And the only reason why I'm wearing it is because my boy, Alucard, who is in the game, you don't get to wear them. I got excited. I was like, there's got to be a way to wear them, and there's not, unfortunately. Now, that's just a personal, gripe. I'm pretty sure anybody that wanted to, be Bloodborne, just the Bloodborne guy, would be super excited, and they're not even going to say, oh, man, how dare you not be able to play as Bloodborne when you kind of can. Now, none of the skins do anything for the character. You don't get special abilities or anything. You just get to wear it while you play the game. Now, you don't get to do it in the first few areas because you have to collect so many puzzle pieces, which the puzzle pieces, there's a lot of them. You get to collect them to unlock little special areas inside the game, which one's like the vending machine that has like 160 different items, which is usually specialty items for like costumes. You can, because the what you're actually flying through the air is a controller. You get to paint the controller. You also get basically specialized trophies, designs for each character you're unlocking. And what it does, so the hub world will have them just scattered everywhere, kind of clustered into areas of their own game. You collect these specialty trophies, basically they will redesign it to where they'll have like an action. So after that, instead of just standing there like, they'll actually do something when you hit them, like actually something interactive to what their game is, which I thought was kind of cool. And like I said, every world boss, universe boss was pretty unique in their design. Now, everything is super like mechy. That's the only way to put it. Like, all the bosses and everything is super mechanical, which I guess that's what they were going for, which I'm not arguing with it. It's just a little weird. And my second gripe is the locations of the voids. Like I said, there's a secret void level. Now, what doesn't make sense is you'll have to play through the whole game of a world that has it. It could be in the middle. If you don't know, once you unlock it, you have to go to it. Like, well, I'm sorry. When you get up to it and you know where it's at, you don't have to. But once you unlock it, and it's like not a cutscene, but a little in-game, I guess cutscene, basically, will suck you in and take you to the, the secret worlds, or the secret world that you're unlocking in the secret, whatever the void place is called. And yeah, it could be in the middle of the game, it could be in the beginning, which the beginning's not as bad. So you beat the game, restart the level, boom, you can get there. And only like 1 or 2 of them is that close to the beginning to not matter. I will say there's a fair few that actually are in the end. So like you get to the end area, you can actually just go around behind it, or there's a secret way to jump up and come behind over it. There's a few ways, and then it's at the end. That makes more sense to have the secret end in the end. But they don't, and if you haven't beaten the level and gotten everything, you'll have to play the level basically twice, which is honestly kind of time-wasting and annoying, but yet again, just a kid's game. It's just to get them to pretty much play the game more and more, which I get. Or I say kid's game. It's just a rated E type game for everyone anyway, so that makes sense. But if you're looking for something that was Game of the Year, it's definitely not, and I doubt anybody that bought it would. Honestly, in my opinion, it's basically a good little buy. Breaks up the monotony of bad games that's been brought out this year, and breaks up the monotony in between the good games that, could be 60 hours, beat them in a month, and be done. And being that there was a few selected good games to me this year, this is a great way to break it up and give me something to play to kind of just get an easy platinum and shut my brain off and enjoy a game for like 5 minutes before Call of Duty, Squirrel with a Gun, and some other games come out. Not to mention Space Marine 2 came out, and I've been tinkering with that a little bit. Once I actually get more into it, I will probably talk about that at another point, but right now, I only kind of broke into it and tried it a little bit. My plan was to stream these games this weekend. I didn't get a chance because I worked Saturday, and as you can see, late upload because after I got off Saturday, I kind of just took a break, chilled, and I waited till today to actually do a video today to, well, upload today. Because if you don't know, hey, a little bit of a thing I've talked about a couple of times on a few a few videos, is that, yeah, I do all my videos the day before. It makes it easier on my upload, makes it easier on me, so I'm not trying to like get them uploaded the day of. It made it easier to pretty much upload every day. It's made it significantly easier when I'm looking for stuff, and I can take a whole day to try to figure out how I'm going to speak about it, if it, piques my interest, or that day that I'm recording, I'll just talk about something in my life that I find interesting to talk about. But yeah, guys, like I said, good game. It's up to you to buy it. I can't recommend it at the price, to be honest. It really feels like a $40 game, maybe. But like I said, if you feel like cutting your brain off, playing a Mario clone and a collectathon, yeah, that'd be it. This would probably be the game for you. It's okay. It's okay in my book. I'd say probably a 7 out of 10. It's decent. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.